Okay guys, today's experiment video is using my scan and cut with the Foilquill. Now a couple things you need to do is you need to plug the Foilquill into an external battery pack, like you use to charge your cell phone. And then when you buy the Foilquill, this is the one that goes into your electronic die cutting machines. This one has 3 different sizes. I do not like using this pink one. It is super thin and it rips the paper. The blue one's okay. It's much thicker. And then each machine has an adapter. There are different letters on them. So for the scan and cut, it's B for brother, okay? So it's B for brother. And I've taped down 4 different companies of foil. So this is Blue Bonnet hot foil, Crafty Critta hot foil, Cricut pressure foil, and Foilquill foil. So I've taped those down. So what I'm testing is I want to test the foil. So I have on my brother canvas workspace, I have picked foiling designs and I have picked this little feather. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is export transfer this via the internet. It's saying okay. And then we're going to retrieve the data. Oh, I think it's in the cloud. Wrong one. There we go. Okay. Hit okay. Now, I'm going to pick draw, because basically that's what the Foilquill is doing. And we're going to hit start. This is 80-pound Hammermill Premium Color Copy cardstock. The one, put scanner to position 1, shift scanner level to position 2. Oh, how do I do that? Where is that at? Okay, over here on the left side. Okay, I think I did that. So this is my first time using the scan and cut with the Foilquill on this one. And I just want to be here to watch this to make sure this cord doesn't get pushed in there. Now I've had this Foilquill plugged in for a couple minutes. So my real goal here is to test the foils. I know that super smooth paper will work, but each foil, whether the manufacturer or not, doesn't matter. It's some colors transfer better at a lower heat. Some transfer at a higher heat. So you really need to test each one, and I always recommend a super smooth paper. So we're going to let it go through its thing here. It says 2 minutes, and then we will reveal it. I also will do this test with different other papers. Smoother paper works the best. But I will try this with other papers as well to see the results. And some of the things you can do is change the needle on your Foilquill. If you are using the fine point, you might need to go to the medium or the high. I'm using the medium here. You also might need to slow down the speed on your scan and cut. You can go into the settings and you can slow down that speed. The third thing that you might want to do is, again, preheat your Foilquill by having that plugged in. The light will be on when it's heating up. If it's cold, it may not transfer that foil as well. So we're going to let this go. It's got 1 more leaf to go, and then I will show you guys the results. Okay, so we're back. So I want to show you the foils again. This is Blue Bonnet. It's like a gold wavy foil. That's in the top corner. This one is Crafty Critta Hot Foil Turquoise HOT030. In the bottom left corner here is Cricut Pressure Foil, which I think I have proved to you guys is a hot foil. And in the bottom right is the actual Foilquill foil. So these are all essentially hot foils. Let me get my little spatula here. And I'm going to peel that washi tape up. Uh-oh, my paper's stuck. Well, let's do it this way. Okay, so the Cricut foil worked fine. Again, even though they market it as a pressure foil, it is a hot foil. Okay, this is the Foilquill foil, and it also did okay. Okay, up top here we have our Crafty Critter foil. Beautiful. And I did these in the 4 quadrants so that I could carefully cut these down and make them into note cards. And the last one is the blue bonnet foil, and it did okay. The top missed because of the piece of tape there. So yes, you can use blue bonnet hot foil, Crafty Critter hot foil, Cricut pressure foil, and Foilquill foil, all in the scan and cut with the Foilquill thing. Again, it's just a matter of figuring out your pressure. Now I am noticing the blue bonnet, I probably should have slowed down. It missed a spot in the middle there. I can slow that down, but I think that these all worked pretty well. So my next test will be changing the paper out. So I know that all of these foils work. It's just a matter of changing the paper out. Again, every color has a different heat transfer temperature as well. So you're going to want to test that out before you go. So I hope this helps you guys out if you are wanting to do the Foilquill in the scan and cut. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the results. All right, if you have any questions, post them down below. Keep an eye out for my next video where I will change the paper out, maybe change the colors of the foil out as well and see how other colors work. But thanks for watching and keep on foiling. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, so this is part 2 of using the Foilquill, and I just wanted to remind you, I'm going to try to stitch these videos together, but I'm really not that great at it. So I used the scan and cut Brother canvas, and I picked a foil image, but when I went through the scan and cut, I put it on draw, and I left the settings the way they were, and the speed was at 3 and the pressure was at 0. And here you can see it missed a little bit on this blue bonnet kind of gold squigglies foil. It did okay on the turquoise hot foil from Crafty Critter. It did okay on the Cricut hot foil, or should I say pressure foil, okay? And it missed a little bit on the actual Foilquill foil. So I went back into the settings and I changed the same paper. I did the same paper, same design. I changed the settings to a speed of 1 and a pressure of 1. So 1 and 1. And these are the foils I used. That same gold foil in the same position. This is rainbow foil from Blue Bonnet. This is hot foil from Crafty Critter. And this is Foilquill foil. So what I wanted to see is if I change the speed and I change the pressure, am I going to get better results here? And I did peek because my washi tape is so old it started lifting out of the way here. But it did dramatically better. This is the Hammer Mill 80-pound premium color cover stock that I tell you guys to use, the one with the chameleon on it. And look at the difference when we just, same Foilquill, same everything, same design, same paper. All I did was change some of the foils out. I wanted to see if it was different because it looks like the plain foils did better than this glittery foil. So on this one, I went to more glittery foils and it looks amazing. So here is, look at the side-by-side comparison. Same foil, but this is using the factory settings. This is slowing the heat, slowing the speed down to 1 and increasing the pressure to 1. And that came out so much better. Same exact foil. You can see the sparkle and glitter in there. This is the rainbow foil. This is the red foil from Crafty Critter. Come on, camera. And it missed right here because that's where the tape was, so not a big deal. And then this is the Foilquill foil. So you definitely want to play around with your settings. I don't have the silhouette anymore, so I can't tell you how it works on the silhouette. But I'm just going to make a note to myself when I'm using the silhouette and I have it on the draw feature to use the smoothest paper and to change my speed. So if you have missed spots, I would change the speed and I would increase the pressure if you can. I think you can change it on the silhouette. I think you can also change it on the Cricut, although the Cricut kind of has its own thing. But But yeah, so now I'm going to remove the tape, and I'm going to cut this down into 4 panels and just add simple sentiments to them. And now I have card fronts. All right, so hopefully this will encourage you to get your foil quills out if you already have them. I do recommend, if you're going to do this, maybe not doing 4 different colors. I did this as an experiment, but I think it would be easier just to roll out a longer piece of foil and do all 4 in one color. So that way the tape doesn't get in the way, because you have to be very careful with your tape placement once you're changing the colors around. So yeah, try it out. Definitely try the hot foils that you have, but if you're having a problem with it skipping, it just may be that you need to add more pressure or more heat and slow down the speed, and that will help you kind of sort that out. All right, this one I'm probably going to have to heat up and then peel off, but I'm pretty happy. And then, like I said, I will cut these down. And I can color them. I can leave them the way they are, but I think I'm going to leave them pretty simple and just put a little sentiment on there. Even the couple here that didn't completely foil, they still look pretty good. And I'll just put my sentiment right over the miss spot like a little banner. So let me know, have you been playing around with your foil quill? If not, try, and I know there's also a hand holding foil quill. Same thing, you want to just take your time when you are throwing it out. But now I have my little foil quill note cards. And like I have, remember I told you guys I make some pre-made sentiments. So I have all of these, they're in this little jar here. So any sentiments that I have made up, you know, I can just throw these on here now very easily and put them on a pretty colored card. See how easy these will come together? Now this one I'll probably cut down and put it on. So very easy to do. So I showed you guys how I try to foil and cut out my sentiments. I keep them in this little jar. And then this is how I make multiple backgrounds and then put those sentiments on there. So hopefully this helps you out during your foiling adventure. If you have any questions, post them down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up on your way out. Thanks for watching and keep on foiling. Bye.